etc.
Etc.
That is the song Break Me. Like all songs, it has a second name, which is Lethal Domination. And I remember a point where you really, you add so much as a producer. And there's this little part in this song that I didn't have that goes, wah, 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 wah. I didn't hear that was supposed to be in there, but you did. You said, Eric, I don't remember if you told me to play something in particular or if you just said play something.
It needed a
something
theme
there.
or a sub-theme there.
A sub-theme there. And I, I didn't hear it, and I'm glad you were there to tell me I needed it.
Right.
Because it did need it. So I don't remember, and it's irrelevant if I actually knew what I was playing or you told me to play something. But what you did is you took it and you added some interesting sound effects to it, or I don't know what you did with it, but you made it go wah wah, kind of like some
kind of like an envelope follower or something.
Yeah, something like that.
T-wah.
Oh, is that what it was?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but that really, I think, adds a really neat element to that song.
And there's not another sound like that on the record.
No, there's not. In fact, I don't think I've ever heard too many sounds like that
on any
record. So it makes it unique. This song also had a video that was made by Coster Films. So my friend Jim Coster, his brother has a film company out in Arizona, Fred Coster. And so I asked him, hey, make a video. And so that was the song that we decided to make a video on. And they combined that with The Fog of War and combined those two songs and made a video, which we'll show in a moment. But it's pretty much a basic blues type of song, but enhanced, if you will. The thing, though, that I think I remember most about this is my guitar solo on the end of the song. What were you doing to my guitar?
Well, we're at the end, and it just struck me that we needed another chaotic moment, So it seems like I just kind of turned around and I didn't exactly drop to my knees, but I think I just turned my chair around and started, doing the pick up and down and doing the whammy and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, I didn't ask him if it was okay if I did that or not. And you kind of stood back like, whoa. So I wasn't sure if you were going to say, don't ever touch my guitar again.
No, I wanted to say, please touch it more often. So when we recorded that solo, I think like we had done before, I think maybe we had set up an amp inside in the studio and cranked it up really, really loud. But I was standing in the control booth with you, right next to you, and my thinking was, Break Me is, about, a person being broken, whether or not they're a soldier or not, but, going through, just try to break me, my will and my bones. And I think you sang the majority of that song, and I think you took some liberties with the word break me and might have said something else. I'm not sure. I've always wondered about that. But I've never asked you until this very moment. So don't answer. I want it to be a mystery to me forever.
Well, it is a mystery.
But back to the guitar solo part. And so I was playing whatever I was playing at the end. And really, I'm playing the solo. And you just start banging on grabbing the whammy bar, taking the pick, screening it like that. And really, I didn't mind. I thought that's kind of cool. And when we ended up listening to it, we kept that. I mean, that worked because it ended the try to break me, and that was the whole chaotic aspect to that song.
That's the fight back.
That's the fight back.
Yeah.
So, can I say one other thing that I just thought about, and that is, I do remember I brought I think I made a drum loop on this electric recording device I had where you can make drum loops.
Right.
And so I brought this drum loop in, and so you'll hear that drum loop here, and then you hear at the very end of the song, and that was your idea, Kenny's playing the drums throughout, but this little loop, I think it's maybe at the very beginning, but you hear it at the very end as the song fades out. And that's that little drum loop, which I played the guitar over to come up with that whole thing.
Right.
So anyway, so we'll listen to it. But when I heard that, it just reminded me of the drum loop. So here we go. Yep, there it was.
That's a great solo in that song. I got to give that to you. That's a great solo.
That was so much fun. And then at the end, at the scratching and the,
yeah.
And I thought Dave Atkinson did a nice job with countering your
He sure did. God, he's got
singing
a
as well.
quality voice, doesn't he?
Yeah. So.
And one thing that I know that I noticed. I mean, I was there, but you have this this kind of angular yet melodic solo that you're doing, and then all of a sudden here comes the English ambulance.
Yes, and it repeats itself.
I know. I wish I'd have panned that more.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well, I think it sounds great.
It does.
Yeah. So that I don't know what I did to get that sound, and you heard it, and you said, "Well, let's do that again." And so we doubled that part, and that's how you get that English ambulance type of sound.
Right.
On that.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a fun song.